Cascade Chevrolet. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features in our 2020 Chevrolet Blazer. Now moving on to the interior of the Blazer, I'll walk you through a few of the driver's features, starting off with our door panel. We have our padded black leather, chrome door handle, lock and unlock buttons, and memory seat option. Down below that we have our red stitching, rear and front window controls, rear window lock, and power mirror adjustment with joystick. Bose speaker down below, as well as our power liftgate controls, and then our storage. On the side of the seat we have our power seat adjustment and power lumbar support adjustment. And then off to the left of the steering wheel we have our interior lighting dimmer switch, as well as our daytime running lights and electronic park brake. Our gauge cluster. We can adjust what is displayed on that screen with the scroll wheel and buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. We also have our voice commands and phone hang up. Blacked out Chevrolet bow tie in the middle. And off to the left we have our cruise control, front collision alert, and heated steering wheel. Steering wheel is wrapped in black leather with red stitching on the underside. We have our push start, automatic start stop button or to turn off the automatic start stop and back on. We also have our hazards. On the right side we have our glove box release and traction control. Our homepage here displays our radio navigation as well as our connected phone. We also have our application screen, which displays our audio, phone, and navigation apps, as well as our Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, to name a few. Then we have our climate and rear view camera. Radio controls below that. Climate controls, dual zone climate. Turn it on, we can also see we have our current temperature displayed in degrees Celsius on either side. You can adjust the temperature by using the vents, just scrolling around the outside. We also have sequential lighting for the fan speed, and then our direction of airflow and options above. Heated and cooled seats for driver and passenger. USB-C, USB port, as well as a remote charging pad down below, finished in textured rubber to secure your phone. Our gear select stalk, RS badging, leather, and our red stitching. Then we also have our two cup holders and our drive mode selection wheel. You can see here we have our 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. This is a select all-wheel drive vehicle, so if we go ahead and put it over into 2-wheel drive, we'll activate front-wheel drive, makes for a bit better fuel economy, but if driving conditions are a bit less favorable in the winter time or whenever, we can put it back into all-wheel drive. We also have our sport, off-road, and trailering modes. Then we have our park assist and lane departure warning. Small storage cubby in front of our padded leather center console lid. Inside we can see we have a USB, USB-C, SD card slot, and 12-volt charging port, as well as our textured rubber at the bottom. So plenty of options for charging in the vehicle. Front seats are featured in the same patent black leather we've seen throughout the vehicle. We have our red stitching, perforations in the leather in the lower portion, but behind the perforations we can see we do have red to make for a very nice looking seat. Our rear view mirror doubles as a rear view camera to offer a 300% better view of what's behind us. We can adjust the brightness, zoom, and vertical positioning as well to better suit our needs. Above that we have our OnStar controls, dome lights and dome light settings, sunroof and moonroof controls, 3 garage door openers, as well as our sunglass holder. Full black headliner. We can go ahead and also open the panoramic sunroof and moonroof overhead. Privacy tint I mentioned before. Very subtly we have our Chevrolet bow tie in the rear taillight. Blazer all-wheel drive in black, as well as our RS in red. Dual exhaust down below. Power activated liftgate. You can use the key or the button on the inside to activate that liftgate as well. You can see what's inside. We have our handles to fold down the rear 60/40 split bench, some storage rails, as well as a light and a hanger off to the side. Now on to the interior of the Blazer. We'll take a look at the rear passenger door card, which also features our chrome door handle, black patent leather. We have our heated seat option, window control, storage, and speaker. Back of the front seats, we have our magazine holders. And back of the center console area, we have our vents, USB-C, USB, as well as our power outlet. Then storage down below that. The rear seats are featured in the same patent black leather we saw up front, with a combination of our red perforated leather. We also have the addition of our middle fold-out seat, which features 2 cup holders and a padded armrest. Thank you for joining me for this video walk around of the 2020 Chevy